Let's see, is my microphone working? Hello, hello, hello. I think it works. I hope so. Anyway, good afternoon. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to go over some useful English sentences, specifically for hospitality. Hello, Balan Balis. Thanks for saying hi. So, if you work at a hotel front desk and a guest comes in, you might want to say, "Good evening. Welcome to blank. Do you have a reservation with us?" So what would we need here? We would need hotel name. So good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon. Welcome to Hotel Nha Trang. Do you have a reservation with us? So, right, did you book a room ahead of time? Number 2, could I have your passport or ID for check-in, please? Right? So I work at a hotel and you are a guest who wants to check in, so I'll say, could I have your passport or ID for check-in, please? Right? So I'm going to give you your room, but first I need to see some identification. ID. Number 3, your room is on the blank floor. The elevator is just to your right. So here in this blank, we need a number, right? Your room is on the 13th floor. The elevator is just to your right. Hello, Nguyen Nhan. Welcome and thanks for joining. Okay. I hope you guys can see everything okay. If you're having trouble seeing my screen, please tell me. I hope you can hear me okay. Hello, Monica. Welcome. All right. Good morning, Ven Bien. Or, sorry, good afternoon. Number 4, check-out time is 12 noon. But I can arrange a late checkout if needed. Is it possible? I guess I can't like messages. Anyway, checkout time is 12 noon. But I can arrange a late checkout if needed. So, when you leave the hotel, you need to check out, right? So you go to the desk and you give them the keys, and then you leave the hotel. That's check out, as opposed to check in. So checkout time at this hotel is 12 noon, but I can arrange a late checkout if needed, right? If you need to check out later, I can help you with that, like 1 p.m. or 2 p.m., for example. Number 5, we have a complimentary breakfast included with your stay. So complimentary here means it's free, right? When you pay for your room, you get breakfast with that fee. So how many syllables does complimentary have? Complimentary. So treat it like it has 4 syllables. Complimentary. Complimentary. We have a complimentary breakfast with your stay, right? You can eat breakfast here for sort of like for free, right? The price is included with the price of your room. All right, number 6. Again, this is for people who work at a hotel front desk. Would you like me to arrange an airport transfer for you, right? So you stayed at our hotel and now you need to go back to the airport. And you need a car, perhaps, maybe a taxi or a bus or something to get to the airport, right? You need an airport transfer. You need help getting to the airport, and I can help to arrange that, right? I can call your taxi for you. I can buy your bus ticket for you. I can help arrange your airport transfer. So, would you like me to arrange an airport transfer for you? Okay, number 7. So you wanted to book a specific type of room, but we already rented those rooms out. So I'm going to say, I'm sorry, that room is fully booked, or that room type is fully booked. May I offer you an upgrade? Right? An upgrade is where you would pay a little bit more money for a better room, maybe a larger room, or a room with a better view, right? So I'm sorry, that type of room is fully booked, right? You wanted this kind of room, but we don't have any more. I'm sorry. May I offer you an upgrade, right? Can I offer you a different type of room, a better room? For a little bit more money, probably. Number 8, again, working at a hotel front desk. The rooftop pool is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, right? So there's a swimming pool, if you like going swimming, and it's on the very top of the building. It's on the rooftop, and it is open from 7 a.m. in the morning to 9 p.m. at night, daily. Right? Every day, the rooftop pool is open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So we've got 44 people here. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope that you will practice English with me, right? Maybe try saying these words after I say them. All right. If you would like to join one of my online classes, please contact me via Zalo. I also have a free online course that you can download through the link in my profile here on TikTok. Again, it's free. You don't have to pay money for it. And there are lots of things in there to help you learn, I hope. Let's see. Lucia F says, "Hi, Sam. Can you please explain why I should keep the key card from my phone?" Lucia F, I'm sorry, but I don't know what you mean. Sorry. But I don't understand. What key card? Let's see. Phương Nguyen says, hello. Hello, Phương. Hello and welcome. Thank you for coming today. All right. Oh, gosh. So, Lucia F, I just saw that the next one is, here is your key card. Keep it away from your phone. That's strange. I don't know why you would need to keep your key card away from your phone. Maybe the key card is magnetic? I don't know. Maybe the key card would be damaged by the phone. That's a strange sentence. Yes, I live in Vietnam. Hello, Bao Tu. Bao Tu, I don't know how to say your name. So yeah, anyway, here's your key card. For some reason that I don't understand, please keep it away from your phone. It's kind of a strange one. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Moving on, number 10. Again, we're still talking about hospitality. Hotel front desk. So, is there anything else I can help you with before I let you settle in? Right? To Ding Vũ. Did I say it right? Is there anything else I can help you with before I let you settle in. So settle in is what? Settle in is to become comfortable, right? To take all of my stuff into the hotel room and basically get comfortable. That's settle in. So is there anything else I can help you with before I let you settle in, right? Maybe, do you need some towels? Do you want something to drink? Do you need an airport transit? Thank you, BDS Ven Bien and Ding Vu. Okay. Food and beverage service. Good evening. Do you have a reservation or would you like a walk-in table? Oh, okay, so Ven Bien, his name is Tu. Hello, Tu. Welcome and thank you for coming. I hope you can see my screen okay. Okay, so food and beverage service. So this is if you work in a hotel, or sorry, in a restaurant. Well, perhaps you work in a restaurant, hotel restaurant, or a cafe, or something like that, maybe a bar. When a customer comes in, I would say, good evening. Do you have a reservation or would you like a walk-in table? So the idea here is that they want to know if you called ahead of time to that ban, or if you just walked in and you want to see if we have a table available so that you can sit down and eat or drink. Du says, I have a homestay at Doplet Beach. It's named Sunrise Doplet. Cool. That's awesome, Du. I don't know where Doplet is, but maybe I should check it out sometime. Anyway, number 12. Here is our menu. I'll give you a few minutes to decide. Right? So look at the menu, see if there's something you want to eat or drink, and I will let you read it for a few minutes before you decide, right? I will come back. So here is our menu. I'll give you a few minutes to decide. Notice how, so I'm from the United States, I'm American, so usually I will say it like, I won't say I'll give you a few minutes to decide. I usually say it few minutes to decide. I'll give you a few minutes I'll give you a few minutes to decide. No. Anyway, number 13, food and beverage service, right? We're at a restaurant and I'm your waiter. Our chef's recommendation today is the grilled barramundi with lemongrass sauce. So barramundi is a type of fish. I don't know how to say barramundi in Vietnamese. It's a very tasty fish though. Lemongrass in Vietnamese is, I believe, sa, right? So our chef thinks that this is a very good dish, right? This plate of food is very good. So our chef's recommendation, he thinks that you should eat this. Our chef's recommendation today is the grilled barramundi with lemongrass sauce. Right? It's grilled fish with a lemongrass sauce. Oh, that sounds good. I want to eat that. Number 14. Would you like still or sparkling water to start? Right? So in America, when you sit down in a restaurant, they always bring you water before you eat, right? Right when you sit down, they will bring you water. But at nicer restaurants, they will offer if you want still water or sparkling water. So sparkling water has gas. Still water does not have gas. In America, most of the time, we don't drink water with gas. I like water with gas. I like sparkling water. But most people in America do not. In Germany, in Europe, where I used to live, almost everybody drinks sparkling water, right? They like water with gas. In German, it's called Sprudel. Okay, moving on. Number 15, still talking about food and beverage service. Oi can speak German. Really? Ja, deutsche Sprache, schwere Sprache. Du mal, ich habe in Deutschland gewohnt, als ich jünger war, aber es ist eine lange Zeit gewesen. Aber right now I'm working on English. So anyway, 15. I'm sorry, that dish is no longer available tonight. May I suggest something similar? Right? So that thing you ordered, you said maybe, I want to eat a steak. But we ran out of steaks. There's no more steaks. I would say, oh, I'm sorry, that dish is no longer available tonight. You must order something different. May I suggest something similar? Hello, za mua ha. Summer wind, right? Jessica says, sounds like BBC News. Yeah, only thing is I'm not from England, I'm from the United States. Number 16. Okay, you said, I would like a steak. So me, the waiter at the restaurant, will ask you, how would you like your steak cooked? Right? There's cooked very little would be rare, and then cooked a little bit more is medium rare, and then more than that is medium or well done, right? So rare, medium, well done. One more time, that's rare, mid-rare, medium, or well done. I like my steak medium rare or medium, right? So the customer would say, please cook my steak medium rare. How would you like your steak cooked? Bull says, well done is better. I don't like it well done. It's tough and dry. I like it juicy and red. But that's just me. Everybody's different. You should order the steak however you like. Number 17, this dish contains peanuts. Please let me know if you have any allergies. So some people are allergic to peanuts, right? If they eat a peanut, they could die, right? Some people are very allergic. So peanut is gulag, right? All of you Asian people or Vietnamese people, I have a challenge for you. Go to Google Translate and try this. Say, I love peanuts. Try it. Say, I love peanuts. To Google Translate. I love peanuts. Tell me how it went, okay? Just try it, please. But anyway, I'm the waiter, and I say, you ordered the salad, and I need to tell you that this dish contains peanuts. So please let me know if you have any allergies, because I don't want you to die while you're eating at my restaurant, right? Number 18. Jessica asks, you can speak Vietnamese, or says, yeah, I speak Vietnamese pretty well. So, vậy. But anyway, number 18, we're at a restaurant, and I'm going to ask you, would you like to see our wine list, right? This restaurant has many wines. Wines from Australia, wines from the United States, wines from Spain and Italy and France. We have many wines, so I'm going to give you the wine list so that you can choose the one you like, right? If you're eating steak, you will probably drink red wine, maybe a nice Burgundy. If you're eating fish, you might want a white wine, maybe a light, cool Chablis or something like that, right? Wine, rượu vang. Rượu vang, right? I think. Zun asks, where are you living in Vietnam, Sam? I'm living in Canh Hoa. Matt Bull says, wow, you can study Vietnamese. How can you study Vietnamese? I practice a lot. Jessica says, Rượu vang Đà Lạt. I've heard that the rượu vang is very good from Đà Lạt, but I don't think I've ever tried it. I do really like wine though. So yes, I would like to see the wine list. I would like to choose a nice bottle of wine to go with my meal. 19, right? So I work at a restaurant and you have ordered food. And after you get the food and you've tried it, I need to know if you like it, right? So I'll come to you and I'll ask you, is everything to your liking so far, right? Is the food good? Is the wine good? Do you like it? Is there any problem? Was it cooked too much? Is it too salty? Is it not salty enough? Right? So is everything to your liking so far? Matt Bull says, oh, my husband here 7 years and until now he can't understand Vietnamese. Well, your English must be really good then, or whatever language you communicate with him in. I've been in Vietnam for 8 years, so maybe one more year your husband can speak Vietnamese. Anyway, gosh, it's hot. Number 20, I'll bring your bill right away. Thank you so much for dining with us. The bill, right? The bill is like the piece of paper that shows you how much money you need to pay me for your meal. Jessica is visiting Ho Chi Minh City. Cool. Jessica, did you know that your name, Jessica, was invented by William Shakespeare? Let's see, Ka-Zun or Ka-Run, I don't know how to say that. You're so funny, would like to meet you someday. I'm in Ho Chi Minh. Cool. Well, if you ever come to Nha Trang, please shoot me a message. Matt Bull says, we communicate by English. Oh, okay. Where is he from? Oi says, yeah, I like American accents. They're easier than British accents. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, so number 20, I'll bring your bill, right? You've finished eating and now you want to leave, right? You want to pay your money and go. So I'll bring your bill right away. Thank you so much for dining with us. Dining just means to eat, right? It's like a polite word that just means to eat. You know, thank you for dining with us. Thank you for eating with us. Okay, so moving on. Again, we're talking about hospitality, right? So if you work in a hotel or a cafe or a bar, or now we're moving into this section, which is tour and activity sales. Okay, so Jessica says, I love your accent, it helps me improve my listening skills. Oh, good. Matt Bull says, Russian. Oh, cool. But his accent's from UK, easy to understand. Well, he must be a very intelligent man. Russian is such a complicated language, and he speaks English also. That's amazing. Number 21. We offer a full-day island hopping tour that departs every morning at 8 a.m. So I'm here in Cang Hoa province, and there are many islands. So there are companies that offer full-day island hopping tours, right? This is where you go from one island to another island to another island. Maybe you'll go swimming, eat different foods, right? Presumably this is by boat, right? You'll take a boat and you'll go to one island and then a different island, right? That would be island hopping. Hop is like jump. Y-Day says, I'm learning American accent throughout Anne Cook's book. Huh, I wonder what book that is. Okay, anyway, talking about tour and activity sales. So if you work in the tourism industry, you might be selling these things. Teresa, hello. Thank you so much for coming and welcome. Number 22, the tour includes snorkeling, lunch, and a visit to 3 islands. I love snorkeling. Snorkeling is when you put the mask on and you have the thingy so that you can breathe while you're underwater. So when you're snorkeling, you can look at all the fish, all the starfish, maybe there's clams and oysters and octopus. You can see all sorts of things underwater when you go snorkeling. And then you'll have lunch and visit 3 different islands. That's what this tour includes. ¿Qué cosa hablas? Teresa, it's been too long since I spoke Spanish. No hablo español. Lo siento. 23. How many people will be joining the tour? Right? You and your friends want to go on this tour to visit 3 islands, to go island hopping, to go snorkeling and eat lunch. So I want to know how many people will be joining this tour. You could say, it's going to be me and my 2 friends, so a total of 3 people. Number 24, children under 5 years old go free of charge. So if you have a child who's 3 or 4 years old, they do not have to pay. It's free, right? It's free of charge. Charge means to pay, or you have to pay, right? But children who are under 5 years old go for free. They go free of charge. Number 25, still talking about tour and activity services in Hospitality English. The tour runs in all weather. We only cancel in extreme conditions. Right? So what would be an extreme condition? Extreme condition might be a storm, right? Where it's too dangerous to go on a boat, right? If the conditions are extreme, it would be very dangerous, right? Maybe the wind is blowing too hard, right? But otherwise, the tour runs in all weather. If it's raining, we still go. If it's sunny, we go. If it's a little windy, the tour still runs. But if there's an extreme condition, like a big storm, we cancel the tour. Verychess says, I also speak Russian, and yesterday I found your account. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Verychess. Junkie Micro Serpent says, fisherman friends. Yeah, I like fishermen. I used to be a commercial fisherman. But I don't commercially fish anymore. I used to do that in Alaska, fishing for salmon. It's a very difficult job. Number 26. You'll need to bring sunscreen, a towel, and comfortable swimwear. So sunscreen is that cream that you put on your body so that you don't get a sunburn, right? You got to protect your skin. So you'll need to bring sunscreen, a towel to use after you go swimming or snorkeling, and comfortable swimwear. Look at that word comfortable. It looks like it should be comfortable, but don't say comfortable. Say comfortable. Comfortable. Popo Close says, I'm late. What is this all about? This, my friend, is just some simple English sayings or sentences for people who want to improve their English communication and work in hospitality. So if you work in a hotel or a restaurant or tourism, that's what these sentences are. If you're learning English, I encourage you to try to say these sentences after I do. Try saying, you'll need to bring sunscreen, a towel, and comfortable swimwear. Tiramisu. Wow, I love tiramisu. You are live every day, same time, right? No, lately I'm just kind of live streaming at random times, but soon I will do it at the same time every day. I just haven't decided what time is best. Woo. Hot. Okay, 27. Again, we're talking about tour and activity sales. We can arrange a private boat if you prefer, right? if you don't want to go island hopping with other people that you don't know, I can arrange a private boat just for you and your friends, right? So a private boat will be more expensive, but you won't have to share it with other people. And maybe it's better. Popo Clo says, oh, welcome. I'm eating makande now. What is makande? Oh, thank you, Tiramisu. I love that you're here. Welcome. I hope you guys can see the screen and hear me okay. Number 28, pickup from your hotel is included in the price. So if you buy this island hopping tour, we will come get you. We will send a bus or maybe a van, right, or a taxi, right? We will pick you up from your hotel, and the pickup from your hotel is included in the price, right? You do not have to pay extra because that fee is already included in the price. Oi says, German teachers can earn more money than English teachers in Vietnam. I don't know why. Really? I don't know how I would find anybody in Vietnam who wants to learn German. I mean, maybe some people, but không có nhiều nhu cầu bằng tiếng Anh. Không biết ai muốn học tiếng Đức. But that's not a problem because I'm not German anyway. I'm an American, so it makes sense that I would teach English, right? A language I know best. But anyway, hello, Viva. Welcome and thank you for coming. Number 29, we're talking about tour and activity sales. Would you like to book for tomorrow, or do you need more time to decide? Right? Would you like to book for tomorrow, or do you need more time to decide? Right? Maybe you want to think about it for a while before you decide to buy this full-day island hopping tour that includes snorkeling, lunch, and a visit to 3 islands. Diego Brando, hola amigo, welcome. Glenda says, Vietnam near Philippines. I hope I can go to Vietnam. Oh, are you in Vietnam? You're in the Philippines. Wow, cool. Thank you, Du. My accent is very perfect. Well, it's just my normal accent. Anyway, number 30, here is my number. Feel free to message me on Zalo or WhatsApp. So my number, my name is Sam, I'm Teacher Sam. My number is in my profile. So if you want to message me and say hello, or if you want to study English with me online, please message me on Zalo. So here's my number. Feel free to message me on Zalo or WhatsApp. All right, wow, we're already gone through 30 of these. 30 in 30 minutes, look at that. It's like I'm spending about 1 minute on each one, is that right? I also want to mention again that I have a free sort of like self-study English course that you can download via the link in my bio. Does not cost any money. You can go in and see all of the stuff that I think would be helpful in learning English. Anyway, so again, I live in Quang Hoa province in Vietnam, where there's a beautiful beach and there are many beach and water sports. So let's talk about that. Glenda says, so hot here, same here in Philippines. Yeah, it's hot here in Southeast Asia. Marina says, thanks for your work, it's really useful. Thank you, Marina, and welcome. I appreciate you coming. So life jackets are mandatory for all water activities. What is mandatory? Mandatory. So that word has 4 parts. Mandatory. If something's mandatory, you must do it. You have to do it, right? So all water activities here, life jackets are mandatory. You must wear a life jacket because we don't want you to drown. We don't want you to die while you are on our tour, right? That would probably get us some very bad reviews. Oi says, since education in Germany is free, I'm currently studying both English and German. Wow, interesting. Living in Da Nang. Da Nang is so beautiful. BB Awesome says, easy to understand, I'm glad. Mr. Kitoko says, necessary. Yeah, mandatory, necessary. Pretty much the same. Very good. So life jackets are mandatory for all water activities. You are not allowed to die on our tour. 32, the current is strong today. Please stay within the flagged area. Right? Please do not go outside of the flagged area. So probably this flagged area has lifeguards, right? It's the safe area. And because the current is strong, right? The current is like the movement of water in the sea. Sometimes it's very strong, and if you're not careful, or if you go to where the current is, you could be taken away, pushed out to sea, or you could drown, right? So stay within the flagged area. Okay, number 33. Would you like to rent a jet ski, kayak, or paddleboard? So a jet ski is like a small boat. You sit on it and it goes very, very fast. They're very, very small boats, jet ski. A kayak is also a small boat, but it's different from a jet ski, right? A kayak does not have a motor. A kayak, you have to paddle it yourself, right? And a paddleboard is not exactly a boat. It's like a surfboard. It's this big board that you stand on and you paddle, right? A kayak and a paddleboard both use paddles, but a jet ski does not. A jet ski uses an engine that you need gas for. Number 34. Snorkeling equipment is included. I'll show you how to use it. So I would say that snorkeling equipment has 3 parts. There's the mask, so you can see underwater. There's the snorkel, so that you can breathe underwater, you know? And then there's the flippers that go on your feet, so that you can swim fast. Right? So that would be snorkeling equipment. The snorkel mask, the snorkel, and the flippers or fins. So all of that snorkeling equipment is included. I'll show you how to use it. Number 35, we're still talking about beach and water sports. Please do not touch the coral. It is a protected marine area. What is coral? Coral is an animal. Does it count as an animal? I don't know if it's actually an animal or not, but it's a living thing. And it looks like, kind of like stone almost. This is coral. This is a dead, dry piece of coral. Please do not touch the coral, like I am. Nguyễn Nhan says, thầy thường live vào khung giờ nào vậy ạ? Thầy chưa biết, đến bây giờ thầy live linh tinh, nhưng mà tí nữa thầy sẽ chốt một thời điểm chính xác nhé. Maybe in the evening, I'm not sure. Anyway, Junkie Micro Serpent says, much marketing new army challenge linguistic filtric. Sorry, don't know what you mean. Coral is a scam club. Well, in any case, in many places they don't want you to touch the coral because it's protected by the government, right? They don't want it to get destroyed. They don't want people touching that coral. Number 36. Again, we're still talking about hospitality, right? So the boat will return to shore at exactly 4 p.m. Please be on time, right? So the boat will come back to the shore or the beach. Right? The shore is the place where the land meets the water, right? Bank, you could say bank. Bank is usually used for a lake. Shore could also be used for lake, but like the sea or the ocean, you would usually say shore and not bank. But yeah, very, very good though. Thank you, Qing Wei and Bao Hui. So the boat will return to shore at exactly 4 p.m. Please be on time. Please be on time is like, don't be late, right? Exactly 4 p.m. You could also say 4 p.m. sharp, right? The boat will return to shore at 4 p.m. sharp. Please don't be late. All right, 37. How confident are you in the water? I want to make sure you're safe. So the word confident, right? 3 syllables. Confident. Are you confident in the water? How confident are you in the water? What I'm asking is, are you a good swimmer? Can you swim well? Do you feel confident in the water so that you'll be safe, right? So that you won't drown. I want to make sure you're safe. Tam Singh says, hello teacher. Hello, Tam Singh. An Arabic name says, are you sure? I'm pretty sure. Number 38, beach and water sports. We offer beginner scuba diving lessons with a certified instructor. So let's look at that word, certified, certified. Notice how the T is soft, almost sounds like a D. I don't say certified. As an American, I would say certified. We offer beginner scuba lessons with a certified instructor. Right? Our instructor has been trained, right? He has a piece of paper that says he is a certified instructor, right? He is an expert at scuba diving. Let's see, Lerko says, how to answer unconfident, how are you in the water? I would say, I am very confident in the water. I am a good swimmer. Or you could say, I'm not very confident in the water. I'm not a very good swimmer. But I myself, I love swimming. I feel very confident in the water. I can swim very, very well. Confident. How are you sure? Well, I'm the guy who rents out the snorkeling stuff, so I want to make sure you're safe. Right? I want to know that you are a good swimmer because I don't want you to die after you buy my tourism thingy. I hope that answers your question. Confident, how are you sure? Equals, how are you sure? I feel sure of myself in the water, I guess. Anyway, moving on. 39, please apply sunscreen before getting in the water. Right? Put some sunscreen, some cream on your skin so that you don't get burned from the sun. Right? I want you to protect your skin. Please apply. Apply is put on. Right? Apply sunscreen to your skin before you get in the water. Because if you don't apply sunscreen, you might get burned. You might turn red and feel pain. And if you do that too much, you could get skin cancer. And that would be really bad. So please apply sunscreen before getting in the water. Number 40. So the customer has gone snorkeling or jet skiing or whatever. And afterwards, when they come back, I, the tour guide, would say, did you enjoy the experience? I'd love it if you left us a review. Right? Okay, so you, the customer, you went snorkeling, you went swimming, and you did not die. I'm so glad. And I want to know, did you enjoy the experience? Did you have fun? Did it make you feel happy? Was it exciting? If you did like it, please leave us a good review. Right? Go on our website or go to Google and give me a review. Say, that tour thingy was so much fun. I give him 4 stars. Glenda AM says, why I understand, but I can't translate in English. You just need to practice. LQ Viet 1997 says, Dep chai quá? Oh, thank you so much. You're going to make me turn red. Let's see. Handling difficult guests. Oh, this ought to be interesting. So a guest who is difficult. Maybe they're angry. Maybe they had a bad experience. Maybe they don't like me. This is a difficult guest, so let's see how to handle them. Number 41, I completely understand your frustration, and I sincerely apologize. Right? So frustration, 3 parts. Frustration, right? This is a noun, right? If I say, I feel frustrated, it means I'm angry, I'm uncomfortable, I'm having frustration. And the tour guide person would say, I completely understand your frustration, and I sincerely apologize. Maybe the person did not like the lunch, and they're unhappy, they're angry. They say, I thought the lunch tasted terrible. I'm frustrated. The tour guide would say, I completely understand your frustration, and I sincerely apologize. Sincerely is like really, right? Apologize is to say sorry. I'm truly sorry. I'm honestly sorry. I sincerely apologize. Wow, there is a lot of construction around right now. I hope that you guys are not hearing all of this noise. It's really frustrating. Number 42, let me find out what happened and get back to you within 10 minutes, right? So 10 minutes or less, I'm going to call you back after I find out what happened. I'm going to find out why was the lunch not good. I'm going to find that out. I'm going to call somebody, I'm going to say, how did you cook the lunch? What did you do wrong? I'm going to find out what happened. And I will get back to you, right? I will call you. I will message you. Trinh Nguyen Bao Huy asks, where are you at? I'm at Cang Hoa province in Vietnam. So let me find out what happened and get back to you within 10 minutes. All right. Number 43. I'd like to offer you a complimentary blank to make up for the inconvenience. So in this blank, we need, Hui and C. Hello, handsome guy, thanks. So in this blank, we need something, right? It could be many things. It could be a different tour. I'd like to offer you a complimentary city tour. Or I could offer you a complimentary, like a real thing. So let's say a complimentary bottle of wine, right? Oops. So I'm going to give you a bottle of wine. You're angry, you're frustrated, and I want to make you happy again, right? I don't want you to be angry with my tour service. I don't want you to leave me a bad review. So I'm going to give you something for free, right? So something complimentary is free. Let's look at the word complimentary. Complimentary. That's how I say it. I say it with 4 syllables. Complimentary. Complimentary means free. Complimentary means free. So I'm going to give you a bottle of wine for free. I'm going to give you this complimentary bottle of wine to make up for the inconvenience, right? Inconvenience was something that made you unhappy, uncomfortable, right? If something was inconvenient, maybe you had a seat on the boat that was very uncomfortable, right? That was very inconvenient for you. Maybe you had to wait a long time for the boat, right? That was inconvenient, and you're angry about it, and I don't want you to be angry, so I'm going to give you a complimentary bottle of wine, a free bottle of wine. Number 44, you're absolutely right. That should not have happened, right? So now I want to make the guest think or believe that I agree with them and I understand them, right? Maybe you, the guest, said, "Hey, Sam, the lunch tasted really bad. I hated it. I'm very frustrated." I would say, "Oh man, you're absolutely right. That should not have happened," right? Let's see. Who XV says, "What means to make up?" To make up is to make things right again, right? If I'm going to make it up to you, means I'm going to fix it, right? I'm going to make it up to you. I will fix it. We can use word frustrated instead of disappointed. Is it okay? Frustrated and disappointed, often you can change them out. Yeah. Frustrated and disappointed. Yeah. I'd say so. You're absolutely right. That should not have happened. All right. Again, we're having difficult guests, right? My guest, my customer, they are angry. They are frustrated. So I am going to personally make sure this is resolved for you, right? I'm going to make this up to you. I'm going to fix this for you, right? I'm going to give you free things. I'm going to talk to the chef and maybe fire him because he makes bad food, right? I'm going to fix this. I'm going to resolve this for you. Let's look at the word personally. Personally, personally. So 4 parts. Personally. Personally means I'm going to do it myself. I'm not going to tell somebody else to do it. I am going to do it, right? I'm going to personally make sure this is resolved for you, right? I'm going to fix this for you. I'm going to make this up to you. I'm going to fire somebody. Just kidding. Number 46. Could you give me a moment to speak to my manager? Oh, okay, so I'm not the manager. I have a boss somewhere, and I need to speak with him on how to resolve this for you, right? You're very angry, and you just said, "Hey, Sam, I hate the lunch. It tasted like shit." You're just angry. And so I will say, "Okay, I'm sorry. Could you give me a moment to speak with my manager?" Right? I need to talk to my boss about how I am going to fix this for you, how I'm going to resolve this, how I'm going to make this up to you. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to speak to my manager. Number 47, again, the customer is very angry, and I want them to believe that I understand them, that I agree with them. So I'll say, "I hear you. Your experience is very important to us," right? So when you say, "I hear you," what you mean is, I understand you, right? I literally hear what you're saying, but when I say, "I hear you," it's like saying, I understand you. I hear what you're saying. I understand what you mean. I hear where you're coming from. Your experience is very important to us. 48. We take all feedback seriously and will address this immediately, right? We take all feedback seriously and we will address this immediately, right? We will not wait until tomorrow. We will do it right now. That's immediately, right? Ngay bây giờ. We will address this problem immediately, right? You have given us feedback. You said, "Hey, Sam, the lunch tasted like shit." That's feedback, right? That's like, feedback can be good or bad. You could give good feedback. You could say, "The wine was delicious," right? That's good feedback. Or you could give negative feedback. And you could say, "The wine was delicious, but the hamburger was bad," right? So that's feedback. We take all feedback seriously, right? All feedback, we consider it, and we try to fix it. Glenda AM says, immediately is like ASAP, right? As soon as possible. Yeah, ASAP. Alrighty, 49. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. It helps us improve. So when you bring something to my attention, you tell me about it, right? Maybe I didn't know that the food was bad, but you told me. You came and said, hey, the food is bad. So thank you for bringing this to our attention. Thank you for telling us, right? What else would you like to bring to my attention? Glenda, I hope you study with me. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. It helps us improve, right? Now that we know the food is bad, we are going to fire our old chef and find a new chef who makes good food, right? We are going to improve. We are going to serve better food, hopefully. All right, so last one, number 50, handling difficult guests. I want to make sure you leave here happily. What can I do for you? Right? I don't want you to leave angry, because if you leave angry, you're going to tell your friends, hey, that tourism place sucks. They have bad food, the people stink, whatever. You know, I don't want you to tell people that this is a bad tour company. I don't want you to leave bad reviews, right? I want to make sure you leave happy, right? What can I do for you? Can I give you something free? Can I give you a bottle of wine complimentary to make up for your bad experience, to make up for your frustration, right? I don't want you to be frustrated. I want you to be happy. I want you to tell your friends that tourism company is really good and they serve good food because I want more customers. Glenda says, Sam's shy to communicate foreign people. Oh, don't be shy. Viva says, it's so helping me to understand clearly. I am so glad. Again, everybody, if you have Zalo and you want to study English with me, please send me a message, or just send me a message and say, hi, Sam. Also, if you look at my bio, there is a free course that you can download that has some tools that I think can help you learn English by yourself, if you're interested. Does not cost any money. Wow, hot. Okay, moving on. Spa and wellness. Does anybody here work at a spa? Maybe a spa that cares for your skin, or like a massage spa, or a spa where they take care of your hair, or a foot massage spa, something like that. Spa and wellness. So a customer comes in, I work at the spa, so I'll say, welcome, please have a seat and enjoy some complimentary tea, right? Welcome to my spa. Please have a seat, please sit down, right? And enjoy some complimentary tea. Again, let's look at the word complimentary one more time. Complimentary. 4 parts. Complimentary means it's free. You do not have to pay. Please have a seat and enjoy some complimentary tea. 52. Which areas would you like us to focus on today? So what I'm asking is, what part of your body do we need to focus on, right? You could say, oh, my neck hurts. I have a painful neck. Can you focus on my neck, right? That's the area we need to focus on. Or you could say, my foot hurts. Focus on my foot. Make me feel better. Make the pain go away. All right, number 53 in spa and wellness here today as we talk about hospitality. Is the pressure comfortable, or would you like it lighter or firmer? Again, we have this word comfortable, comfortable. When I say that word, I say it with 3 parts. Comfortable, not comfortable. I say comfortable. Is the pressure comfortable? So maybe I'm giving you a hand massage, right? I'm doing this on your hand, and I want to know if the pressure, how hard I'm pushing, is comfortable or uncomfortable, right? Do I need to do it lighter, like, not so hard, or firmer, harder, right? Firm means hard. Do you want it lighter or harder? Lighter or firmer? I could say that, my phone is firm, right? It's hard. This little handkerchief is light, right? Light and firm. I have to keep this handkerchief from sweating because it's so hot. Number 54. Please let me know immediately if anything is uncomfortable, right? Please let me know ASAP if anything is uncomfortable. Please let me know as soon as possible if anything is uncomfortable, right? Immediately, right now. Don't wait, right? Let me know immediately if anything is uncomfortable, right? I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want you to be uncomfortable. I want you to be very comfortable and happy. So please let me know. Tell me. We recommend arriving 15 minutes before your appointment, right? So you've booked an appointment. Maybe yesterday you called, you went beep, 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 beep. Hello, I would like to make an appointment for tomorrow at your spa. Okay. At 1 o'clock, right? So my appointment is at 1 o'clock, but we recommend arriving 15 minutes before your appointment, right? Please come at 12:45 so that we can prepare, right? So that we can help you find a comfortable seat, and we can give you some complimentary tea, right? We want you to come 15 minutes before. We want you to arrive, to come, right? Okay, here's a long sentence. Our signature treatment uses locally sourced ingredients from Kanghua province. So our signature treatment, right? Our special treatment for this spa, right? The treatment that we're known for, our signature treatment, our special treatment. Everybody who knows about my spa knows about this special treatment. That's our signature treatment. It uses locally sourced ingredients, right? So our skincare products use ingredients that are locally sourced, right? They're not brought from far away. They're not from China. They're not from America. They're locally sourced. They're sourced close to here. They're sourced in this province, right? That's our signature treatment. 57, spa and wellness. Would you like to add a foot massage or scalp treatment to your session? What is a scalp? So a scalp is like where your hair grows on your head. This is my scalp. Scalp refers to the skin under my hair. So you've booked an appointment here, and I'm asking if you would like to add a treatment. Do you want more than what you already talked about, right? Would you like to add a foot massage or a scalp treatment so that we can care for your scalp and your foot? Number 58. Please turn your phone to silent to preserve the atmosphere for all guests, right? So here at this spa, there's some pleasant music playing. It's like bling, bling, bling. There's just like guitar music, and there's the sound of water, and we're burning incense, right? It's very calm, right? We want all of our guests to feel calm. We want to have a nice atmosphere. And we do not want, people's phones going off, bring, 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 that would make people uncomfortable. It would harm the atmosphere, right? It would not be so comfortable if people were talking loud and playing music, right? So please turn your phone to silent to preserve the atmosphere for all guests. So preserve is like to keep or to protect. Please turn your phone to silent to keep the atmosphere nice, to protect our comfortable atmosphere for all guests. Number 59, some redness after the treatment is completely normal. So after I give you a face massage, maybe, you might be a little bit red. Your skin will be red because I worked on it so much, and that's not a bad thing. Tup Sing Vu Bao says, how pronunciation scalp? Scalp. It's a strange word, isn't it? So this is my scalp. 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 Finally, number 60. Here is a glass of water. It's important to stay hydrated after your massage, right? Hydrated means to have enough water. Dehydrated means you don't have enough water, right? If I say my plant is dehydrated, it's dry, it's going to die because I have not given it enough water. I have not hydrated it. So here's a glass of water. It's very important to stay hydrated, to have enough water after your massage. All right, where are we now? Transportation, or transport, and getting around. So what are some examples of transport, right? You can transport by car, or bus, or bicycle, or motorbike, or train, or plane, or boat, or ship. Many types of transport, many ways of getting around. Glinda says, correct, stay hydrated, the weather is hot. Yes, absolutely. So 61, the taxi fare to the city center should be around blank dome. Make sure the meter is running. So because not everybody here is in Vietnam, I'm going to change this from dome to dollars. And here we need a number. The price, right? That's what fare means. Fare means price. The taxi price to the city center should be around $20. Make sure the meter is running. The meter is the thing inside the taxi that keeps track of how far you've gone and how much money you need to pay, like what the fare is. Right? So the taxi fare to the city center should be around $20. Make sure the meter is running. 62, I'd recommend using Grab. It's safer and the price is fixed. I agree with this because some taxi drivers are not honest, right? They will lie to you. They will tell you a different price that is higher. They will charge you a very high fare, right? So I'd recommend using Grab. It's safer and the price is fixed. You know how much money you're going to spend before you get in the car. That's why I'd recommend using Grab. So download the app. 63. The drive from here to Vinpearl takes about 20 minutes without traffic. So if there's no traffic, the drive from here to Vinpearl takes about 20 minutes. Vinpearl is a resort, right? Number 64. Again, we're talking about transport and getting around. Motorbike rental is available from around 150,000 dong per day. For you friends who are not in Vietnam, the Vietnamese currency is called dong. So a motorbike rental is available from around 150,000 dong per day. 65. Please wear a helmet at all times. It is the law here. So you need a helmet when you're riding a motorbike to protect you, to protect your head, protect your skull, protect your scalp, right? Not just to protect you, but it's also law, right? If the police see you on a motorbike with no helmet, you could get in trouble. Dome says, what is did? I don't understand the question, Dome. I'm sorry. But welcome and thank you for coming. The bus to Dalat departs from Phu Dome Station at 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. So there are 2 buses per day. The bus to Dalat departs from Phu Dome Station at 7 a.m. and 1 p.m., right? So you can catch the bus in the morning or the afternoon to go to Dalat. Number 67, Honchom Beach is about 3 kilometers north of here. So how should you say that word? In America, we don't actually use kilometers, so we use miles. So some people say kilometers, some people say kilometers. Maybe kilometers is more correct. Kilometers, kilometers, I don't know. You say it how you want to say it. Sometimes I say kilometers, sometimes I say kilometers. But anyway, Honchom Beach is about 3 kilometers north of here. So north is like up on a map. It's opposite of south. There's north, south, east, and west. Hala says we use kilometers. Yes, pretty much everybody on Earth except America uses kilometers. I don't know why America does not. It's very strange. 68. Be careful on the coastal road after heavy rain. It can be slippery. Right? So the coastal road is the road by the sea, the road by the beach. Hello, Tao, 1981. Sure, you live in Vietnam, sir. Yes, I do live in Vietnam. So anyway, be careful on the coastal road after heavy rain. It can be slippery. It can be very easy to have an accident if you're riding your motorbike and it's wet, because you could slide and get hurt. Tao, 1981 says, awesome. You're awesome, Tao. Thank you. Okay, so 69. Most places in Nha Trang are within 10 minutes by motorbike, right? Nha Trang is not a very big city. How do most tourists say it? They say Nha Trang, Nha Trang. How do you like Nha Trang? Should say Nha Trang. Most places in Nha Trang are within 10 minutes by motorbike. If you have a motorbike, you can get almost anywhere within 10 minutes. Finally, number 70. I can call a taxi for you. How many people and how much luggage? Mila says hello. Hello, Mila. Welcome and thank you for coming. So I can call a taxi for you. How many people and how much luggage? What is luggage? Luggage is all the stuff that you take with you, right? Your suitcases, your backpack, your boxes of things that you bought. Baggage, yes. Thank you, Glenda. Yeah. How many people and how much baggage? How many suitcases? How many bags? How many boxes? How much luggage do you have? Moving on, still talking about hospitality, now shopping and markets. 71. Mila says, take it easy. You take it easy too, Mila. Thank you. So 71, this is handmade locally. You won't find it cheaper anywhere else. That means that everywhere else, this would be more expensive. Right? But this is handmade locally, handmade close to here, handmade in this province. Right? It's handmade locally. You won't find it cheaper anywhere else because Everywhere else, it will be more expensive. 72. I can offer you a better price if you buy 2 or more. Hala says, how many topics today, teacher? Laugh out loud. I have 100 topics. I think I will get to all of them, but if you're bored or tired, you don't have to stay. But thank you so much for coming. Again, anybody who wants to study with me, please contact me via the number in my bio or download my free English course via the link. It costs no money and it's for self-study. Mila says, your speech is perfect. Thank you so much, Mila. Glenda says, what time you always live, sir? I don't have a dedicated time to live yet. But please check my bio. In the future, when I decide when I will live every day, I will tell you. Who says, hello, teacher? NHOCT89 says, hello, teacher. Hello, thank you and for coming and welcome. Viva says, thank you so much. Thank you, Viva. So anyway, number 72. I can offer you a better price if you buy 2 or more. So if you say, hey, Sam, I want to buy these sunglasses, I might say, those sunglasses are $10 for one, but if you buy 2 or more, they're $8 each, right? So I can offer you a better price if you buy 2 or more. If you buy 100 of these sunglasses, I will sell them to you for only $7 each. But if you buy 1, it's $10. So I can offer a better price if you buy 2 or more. Number 73, this is the best quality blank in Nha Trang. Many tourists come back for it. So what is something that Nha Trang is known for? What is a specialty of Nha Trang? I'm going to write fish sauce. This is the best quality fish sauce in Nha Trang. Many tourists come back for it. There's none better. 74. Oh, Mila says, I'd like to join you all the lifetime. Oh, great, Mila. I hope you do. 74. We accept cash only. The nearest ATM is just around the corner. So we do not accept bank transfer. We do not accept Zalo Pay. We do not accept cryptocurrency. We do not accept credit cards. We accept cash only. We like backhoe. The nearest ATM is just around the corner, right? It's close. ATM is automatic teller machine. ATM. Vu Bao says, when your live stream schedule? Sorry, I don't have a live stream schedule yet. Please check back with me. Ooh, Mila is in Azerbaijan? Wow, that's cool. Thank you so much for joining. I've never been to Azerbaijan. Honestly, sadly, I don't even know much about it. I'll have to look up Azerbaijan. I hope that you will continue to join us, Mila. It's a pleasure to have you here. 75. Can I wrap this as a gift for you? Maybe you bought these sunglasses and you want to give them to your mom. So I will say, can I wrap this as a gift for you so that it looks cute? 76. This is 100% natural. No chemicals or preservatives. Right? This thing is made from natural wood or whatever. There's no chemicals, no preservatives. It's not plastic. Juan Nguyen says, hello, Juan Nguyen. Glenda says, I think, sir, if have free time, he do live. My sentence not sure if correct. Pretty much, Glenda. Yeah, I kind of do it when I have free time, but I will soon have a schedule and I will tell you. Mila says, I started following you. Thank you, Mila. I will follow you too. 77. The night market opens at 6 p.m. and runs until midnight. So midnight is 12 a.m., right? It's in the middle of the night. The night market opens at 6 p.m. and runs until midnight. You can buy all sorts of things at the night market here in Nha Trang. You can buy fish sauce or t-shirts, many things. Or dried seafood. 78. Dried seafood makes a perfect souvenir. It's very popular with visitors. Lucas says, are you in Vietnam? Yes, sir, I am in Vietnam. Are you? So what is a souvenir? A souvenir is like something you buy when you go on holiday, right? So somebody who comes to visit Nha Trang, they want to buy a souvenir. They want to buy something to take back home with them, maybe for their family or for their friends, right? And dried seafood makes a perfect souvenir. I think that dried seafood is delicious. I love dried seafood. Tao, 1981, says a lot of new words, phrases, sentence structure. Yeah, I hope this is not overwhelming. But anyway, talking about souvenirs, right? A souvenir is usually a gift, right? It's a special thing that you buy when you go traveling. Here in Nha Trang, dried seafood is the perfect souvenir. Take some for your mother. Yes, delicious. All right, 79. I'll give you my best price. I promise you won't find it cheaper. Right? I'm trying to sell you my dried seafood, and I'm telling you, I'll give you my best price, right? You won't find it cheaper anywhere else. Everywhere else, it will be more expensive. 80. Getting close to being done with 100 sentences about hospitality. Anyway, so thank you. Please come back and see us again. Please come back and see us again. Okay, all right, moving on. Oh no, medical and emergency situations. So, we work in hospitality and there's something wrong. One of my guests has hurt themselves. Maybe they cut their hand. I would say, please stay calm. I'm going to get help right now. Oh yeah, I've had dried fish. I really like dried squid. Yes, I like dried squid too. I really like cá chì vàng. Anyway, please stay calm. I'm going to get help right now, right? I'm going to call a doctor. I'm going to call an ambulance or the police, right? So you should please stay calm. Is there anyone here trained in first aid? Right? So I've got this person here and they have a medical problem. They have a medical emergency. So I'll say, is anyone here trained in first aid? This person needs help. Is anyone trained in first aid? Camila Perez, you can find this document in my online course. I am going to put it in my online course, which you can download for free using the link in my bio. So is anyone here trained in first aid? Trained to help people? Tao, 1981, when is your live stream schedule? I'm sorry, I don't have a schedule yet. Sorry, I don't have a schedule yet. Please check back. Mr. Sutad says, is the weather hot? Yes, very hot. Sweating like a pig. All right, so anyone trained in first aid? Okay, great, Glenda. 83, we need to call an ambulance. Please dial 115. In America, it would be 911. Ambulance. 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 I think I have a toy ambulance somewhere. Maybe not. But an ambulance is like the van where you put somebody who's been hurt to take them to the hospital, right? If I say, oh no, I need a doctor, call an ambulance. Ambulance. 3 parts. Ambulance. Can you tell me where it hurts? Where do you hurt? Oh, is it also 911 here in... Where are you, Glenda? Are you in Vietnam? Can you dial 911 in Vietnam? I don't know. Never tried it. Oh, Glenda's in the Philippines. Oh, okay. So 911 in the Philippines. Very interesting. Number 85. Mr. Sutad, you don't have an air conditioner. You know, in this room, I don't have an air conditioner, unfortunately. It's kind of annoying. But I'm a little bit fat, so I need to lose weight. So if I sweat, maybe I will lose a little bit of weight. Have you taken any medication today? Have you taken any drugs? Have you taken any medicine, any medication? Have you taken any sort of pills? Fan, you have no fan there. Oh yeah, I don't even have a fan. I need to get a fan. I should buy a fan. Don't have very much money right now though. 86. The nearest hospital is Cang Hoa General Hospital on Chun Fu Street. So that's where the nearest hospital is. The name of the hospital is Cang Hoa General Hospital, and it is on Chun Fu Street. 87. Do you have travel insurance? You may need it for treatment here, right? So going to the doctor can be very, very expensive, can cost a lot of money, especially in America. If you don't have travel insurance, you might have to pay a lot of money. So do you have travel insurance? You may need it for treatment. Right? Treatment is when the doctor helps you. The doctor treats you. Number 88, medical and emergency situations. Please do not move them until the medic arrives. So them is the person who's been hurt. Please don't move them, right? If you move them, maybe they will get more hurt. So wait until the medic arrives. Wait until the ambulance comes. Wait until the person who knows first aid comes. Wait until the doctor comes. Do not move them until then. 89. I'll stay with you until help comes. You're going to be okay. Right? I'll stay right here with you. I'll stay with you until help comes. May you spell insurance again. Do you mean pronounce it? So insurance. 3 parts. Insurance. Insurance. Do you have insurance? I do not have insurance. I need to get insurance. Number 90. Is there someone we should contact on your behalf? So on your behalf means for you. Is there someone we should contact for you? Is there someone we should contact on your behalf? Right? On your behalf, would you like us to contact someone? That's a very strange word, isn't it? It looks like behalf or something, but it's just 2 parts. Behalf. Behalf. Bubblegum says, hello from Malaysia. Hello, Bubblegum. Thank you and welcome. Tao says, the medic, the same doctor. Not really. A medic is more like a nurse, right? A doctor is kind of higher than a medic, but a doctor will always be at the hospital, and a medic goes outside the hospital. Yeah, like a nurse, yeah, usually. Present on behalf, right? Yeah. Okay, so last section. We are almost finished with 100 sentences for hospitality. Rubel says, thank you. Thank you so much, Rubel, for coming and welcome. Medic, it's for emergency. Yes, Glinda. So section 10, building relationships and reputation. So reputation is like the way people feel about you. If you have a good reputation, that means that people like you. People say good things about you, right? People trust you. And if you have a good reputation, thank you, Tao. Thank you, Camila Perez. If you have a bad reputation, people say bad things about you. People do not trust you, right? So it's good to have a good reputation. You don't want to have a bad reputation. So 91, it was such a pleasure having you. Please come back and see us, right? So a pleasure is a good thing, right? It made me happy that you came here, that you were my customer. It was a pleasure that you came to my restaurant. It was a pleasure that you went on my tour. It was a pleasure that you stayed at this hotel. It was a pleasure having you. Please come back and see us. Please come back again. 92. If you enjoyed your experience, we would be so grateful for a review on Google. So grateful in Vietnamese is what? Biết ơn. Grateful is like thankful. Right? I would be very thankful if you left a review on Google. If you enjoyed your experience, we would be so grateful for a review on Google. So why would they say that? Right? Because if you didn't enjoy your experience, we don't want you to leave a review, right? Because if you did not enjoy the experience, you might go on Google and say, screw this place, I hated it. It was bad. Food was bad, not fun, blah, blah, blah. Like, we don't want that. We want good reviews on Google. So if you enjoyed your experience, please leave me a review, right? It's kind of funny. Glenda says, you study in your own Vietnamese language or school? Friends, mostly. 93. Here is my personal card. Do I have any cards? Here's my card. It has my name and my phone number on it. So here's my card. Please reach out if there's anything I can do. Reach out means call me, or send me a message, or send me an email, right? Reach out. I would love it if you reached out to me. If you guys want to reach out to me, you can message me here on TikTok, or you can message me on Zalo. Reach out to me. Say hello. Sign up for my English class if you want, or download my English course from the link. It's free. Anyway, 94. We have a loyalty program. Would you like me to sign you up? So, a loyalty program, if you are loyal to a company, it means you always do business with them. Like, if I am loyal to Coca-Cola, that means that I always buy Coca-Cola. I do not buy Pepsi because I am loyal to Coca-Cola. And my company, we have a loyalty program, right? My hotel. I want you to always stay at my hotel. And we have a loyalty program, right? So every time you stay here, you get 10 points. And when you have 100 points, you can stay here for free, right? So I would like to sign you up for our loyalty program. Loyalty, again, that word has 3 parts. Loyalty. Loyalty. Is that difficult to say? Probably not. Loyalty. We have a loyalty program. Let's see here, 95. There's only 5 more to go. I'll remember your preferences for your next visit. So what's a preference? Preference. A preference is the way you like it, right? So maybe your preference is that you like to drink iced coffee with no milk. That is your preference. Right? Your preference is to have a hotel room that has 2 beds. Right? That's your preference. That's the way you like it. Right? I'll remember your preferences for your next visit. Preference. When I say that word, it has 2 parts. Preference. Preference. Or 3 if it's plural. Preferences. I'll remember your preferences for your next visit. So next time you come, I will know to get you a cup of coffee with no milk and that you want a room with 2 beds. Right? Thank you for being a loyal guest. 96. Please follow us on Instagram for updates and special offers. Right? If you follow us on Instagram, you will see that every week we have a 10% discount. And we have a special offer. Buy 1 room, get 1 room free. Something like that. Please follow us on Instagram for updates. Right? An update is news. Right? When we do something new, we will update you. 97. Word of mouth means everything to us. Thank you for recommending us. So word of mouth, what does this mean? Right? Word of mouth is when people talk. Right? If you enjoy my restaurant, you're going to tell your friends, hey, that restaurant is good. That's word of mouth. If I say we get most of our customers through word of mouth, that means that people come to us not because they see an ad or something. They heard about it through word of mouth. Their friend told them about it. Their mother said, hey, that restaurant is good. So word of mouth means everything to us. Thank you for recommending us. We get more business because people recommend our restaurant to their friends and family. 98. We'd love to host your group again. I can arrange a special rate. Right? So to host is like to welcome. Right? We'd love to welcome your group again. We'd love to host your group again. We would love it if you came back to our hotel or our restaurant. We'd love to host your group again. I can arrange a special rate. So again, rate is like fee or price, the amount of money, right? I can arrange a special price for you, right? A discount, a better price probably. I can arrange a special rate, maybe 10% off. Number 99, almost finished. Your feedback helps us become better every single day. Right? Feedback means like constructive criticism. Right? When you tell us something was good or not good, if you say the coffee was too bitter, right? That's feedback. If you say the soup here is a little bit too salty, right? That's feedback, right? Your feedback helps us become better, helps us improve every single day. So thank you for your feedback. Yeah, an opinion. Exactly, Glenda. Number 100. Here's that word behalf again. On behalf of the whole team, thank you so much for your support. So when I say this, I am one person. But when I say on behalf of the whole team, it's like I am speaking for everybody at my company, right? Everybody at my company wants to thank you, but I'm doing that on behalf of everybody because everybody is not here right now. So I'm doing it for them. I'm saying, thank you so much for your support. All right. Well, it took me 1 hour and 40 minutes to get through 100 useful sentences for hospitality. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming. I would love it if you followed me here. I would love it if you sent me a message and said hello. I love making new friends. If you would like to study with me online, please contact me via Zalo. My phone number is on my profile. And again, you can download my course for free, which is available on the link in my profile. So anyway, what is today? Monday? I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Hala, can you tell us next time for live stream? We need a bigger font. Thank you for your feedback. I don't know when I will live stream again, but I will post it on my profile, so please check back later. Or send me a message and I will tell you. Okay? Sorry, I don't have a schedule yet. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. This was fun.